Coffee. For some people, it's the first thing they think about in the morning. For others, it's the fuel that keeps them going throughout the day. But here's the real question. Beyond giving you that jolt of energy, is coffee actually good for your brain? Or is it secretly doing more harm than good? The truth might surprise you, because coffee isn't just about caffeine. It's a complex drink loaded with hundreds of bioactive compounds that can affect your memory, focus, mood, and even your long-term brain health. Let's start with what most people know: caffeine. It's the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance, and it works by blocking a neurotransmitter called adenosine. Adenosine builds up in your brain during the day, making you feel tired. When you drink coffee, caffeine takes the place of adenosine, tricking your brain into feeling more alert and focused. That's why one cup of coffee can transform a sluggish morning into a productive one. But here's the interesting part. Coffee's benefits go beyond just waking you up. Studies show that moderate coffee consumption can actually improve reaction time, sharpen attention, and even enhance problem-solving skills. It increases the release of dopamine and norepinephrine, two neurotransmitters linked to motivation and alertness. That's why coffee isn't just making you feel awake, it's literally changing how your brain processes information. But it doesn't stop there. Coffee also appears to have protective effects on the brain long-term. Research suggests that people who drink coffee regularly may have a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. Scientists believe this is partly due to coffee's high level of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. In fact, coffee is one of the largest sources of antioxidants in the modern diet. These compounds fight free radicals that damage brain cells, keeping your neurons healthier as you age. And it's not just memory and brain diseases. Coffee has been linked with a reduced risk of depression. Several large studies have shown that people who drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day are less likely to develop depressive symptoms compared to those who don't drink coffee. That boost in dopamine and serotonin might explain why a warm cup of coffee can sometimes feel like a hug for your brain. Now, before you go running to brew your 5th cup of the day, let's talk about the other side of coffee. Too much caffeine can cause anxiety, jitteriness, and even insomnia. If you're sensitive to caffeine, drinking coffee in the afternoon or evening can throw off your sleep cycle, which ironically hurts your brain health in the long run. Poor sleep is one of the biggest risk factors for memory problems and mental decline. So while coffee can make you feel sharper in the short term, overconsumption can backfire. Another factor to consider is dependency. Because caffeine affects your brain's adenosine system, your body can adapt over time. That means you might need more coffee to feel the same level of alertness, and when you skip it, you may experience withdrawal symptoms like headaches, irritability, and brain fog. That's not exactly ideal for your productivity. And let's not forget what we put in our coffee. A plain black cup is virtually calorie-free, but add in sugary syrups, whipped cream, or heavy creamers, and suddenly your brain booster becomes a sugar bomb. Excess sugar and unhealthy fats can increase inflammation in the body and harm your brain over time. If you really want the benefits of coffee, it's best to keep it simple and avoid turning it into a dessert. So, where does this leave us? Is coffee good for your brain? The short answer is yes, but with moderation. A cup or 2 per day seems to strike the sweet spot for most people. At this level, you're getting the alertness, the improved mood, and the long-term protective effects without the downsides of sleep disruption or dependency. What's fascinating is that coffee affects everyone differently. Genetics play a role in how quickly your body processes caffeine. Some people metabolize it fast and can enjoy a late-night espresso without losing sleep, while others feel jittery after just half a cup. That's why it's important to listen to your body. Pay attention to how coffee makes you feel, not just in the moment, but hours later as well. There are also ways to maximize the benefits of coffee for your brain. For example, pairing coffee with a healthy breakfast rich in protein and complex carbs can give you longer-lasting energy and prevent the crash that sometimes comes with caffeine. Drinking coffee before a workout may also enhance performance and endurance, which benefits not just your body but your brain health as well, since exercise boosts neuroplasticity. Another tip: try timing your coffee strategically. Drinking it right after waking up might not be as effective as waiting an hour or 2. That's because your body naturally produces cortisol, a hormone that helps you wake up in the early morning. Having coffee too soon may blunt its natural effect. Waiting until mid-morning could give you a bigger boost when your cortisol levels dip. And here's something you might not know. Different brewing methods can change how coffee affects your health. For example, unfiltered coffee, like French press or espresso, contains compounds called caffeine and carwheel, which can raise cholesterol levels in some people. If heart health is a concern, filtered coffee may be a smarter option, since the filter traps most of those compounds while still giving you the brain benefits. At the end of the day, coffee is more than just a drink. It's a ritual, a cultural staple, and for many, a daily necessity. And the good news is that science shows it can be genuinely good for your brain. It sharpens focus, protects neurons, and even lowers the risk of brain diseases. But like anything powerful, it comes with conditions. Too much coffee can disrupt sleep, trigger anxiety, or create dependency. The key is finding your balance. So the next time you sip your morning coffee, know that you're not just waking yourself up, you're giving your brain a boost, supporting your mood, and possibly protecting your long-term mental health. Just remember that moderation, timing, and quality matter. Choose wisely, and your daily cup of coffee can be more than just a habit. It can be one of the best brain-friendly choices you make.